Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to use the points of interest tool in Civillo. So points of interest, you can add points and you can add photos into the Civillo project, particularly useful for photos. So I've clicked on this flag icon here, that's the points of interest tab, and I'm going to click show to actually bring up all these points or thumbnails if they're photos. So here I've just got photos or photo thumbnails which we can blow up. Some examples here. I've got this one here. So first of all, I clicked on it. I can see it's got some tags associated with it. I can see the date that it was uploaded. I can see who by myself. I can see the coordinates. I can then, because I've created this points and this photo and added this photo, I can either edit or delete it. If I didn't create it myself, I couldn't see that function. But here's where I can blow up the photo. So see, we've got some conduits that have been potholed here that we've taken a photo of to get a visual on site, and we can see there's some notes to do with that as well. Some other examples here. We've got some, looks like existing conditions of the site. So we've got some overhead wires here. So just demonstrating a few sort of examples of how these points of interest get used in Civillo currently. So things like service proving and locating, DLAP reports, existing condition of assets, defects, walks, damage, anything like that. You can drop a photo into Civillo and have it live at the location that it was taken. You can also see here you can have multiple photos per point, which you can scroll between as well. Now you can also filter these photos. So if you have hundreds or thousands of photos in your Civillo project, you can always find what you're looking for. You can filter by your tags. So it's a good idea to use those tags. You can say, all right, show me all the photos with services, rail or signals or whatever it may be. I can filter by user. So I can filter, in this case, just by myself. But if you have a lot of different people in the project uploading photos, you can look at your own photos or someone else's at any time. And you can filter by date range too. So you can filter by all three of these things, really. You can say, show me all the utilities photos that I took in January 2023 or something like that. Now, to create a point of interest, there's a couple of ways to do it. There's directly from the map here. I can click that plus button. That brings up this tab over to the right here. Now I'll move myself out of the way. So you can put in tags here. We can say services or whatever we're putting in, as many tags as you like. Now we can either drag a marker to place the photo, or we can use the GPS on your mobile device. So commonly you'd be taking photos out in the field on a phone or a tablet, and if you want to drop them straight into Civillo, you can do so here. You can use this My Location capability to drop the photos in where you're standing. Or you can do a combination of both. You can use that GPS to get you within range, and if you want to sort of refine it and put it directly on a corner or exactly where you are standing, you can drag that marker. Now you can add photos if you choose. Again, points of interest mainly gets used for photos, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So there's the option there to add photos or multiple photos, as we saw. I won't add anything on this in this particular example. I'm not actually going to create it, just showing you how. And then you can add notes here, whatever you like, really. So that's the way to create a point of interest directly from the map page here, and anyone can do that. Any user of Civillo who has access to a project can create that point of interest. The second way is via the administration section, a bulk upload of photos, and there'll be more information on that in our admin videos. But essentially, all you have to do is place a series of georeference photos. So we've got geotagged information attached to them, zip them up into a folder, and upload that with the bulk upload feature in the administration section. Last thing to mention is you can export these as a spreadsheet. So that'll give you a spreadsheet of all the points of interest with ID, tags, notes, user, coordinates, basically everything that you see on the map of Civillo will also get exported into different columns in this spreadsheet. So you can use that to, mix and match your points of interest to your other spreadsheets that you've got going on, or use this spreadsheet as sort of your base to keep track of all your photos or your points or whatever you're using points of interest for. Anyway, that's it with points of interest.